where I'm at right now. I mean, I went from almost dying in a project, getting shot in the face and missed, to be able to change my life, to be here with my son. This is a beautiful thing. We should be talking about positive things, how to teach the next generation instead of putting us
and
building families.
A lot of times, people deal with stuff and they be like, "Oh, that family's perfect." But no family's perfect.
No
like you
family's
said,
perfect.
You and your pops, y'all argue, y'all bump heads, y'all mad at each other, but at the end of the night, that's your pops.
Sheldon, little bootleg ass studio.
What's the motherfucking cake deal, man? Welcome back to Sheldon's bootleg ass studio, where you come to kick it, vibe out, and shoot this shit with Sheldon. Listen, if you ain't subscribed to the channel by now, you're doing myself and yourself a disservice. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and tap that notification bell as well. That way you are amongst those who are notified as soon as I release new content. And if you're watching me on Facebook, make sure you give the page a follow as well. Also, don't be shy, drop me some in that comment section, that way I can familiarize myself with you and recognize who you are as we are reacting to these videos or covering this news like we're doing today. And I appreciate each and every last one of my viewers, so if you drop me some in that comment section and I see it, I will respond to it. So you might just want to be on your best behavior, because if you's a troll, I will get on your dog ass. Indubitably. Man, video of today. Let's jump in it. Romeo Miller and Master P. Unfortunately, they are making headlines for the wrong reasons. Romeo Miller claims he's broke, and all his money was used to pay Master P taxes. All right, so before we jump up into this, man, this right here, this is very unfortunate. Me personally, I am a fan of Master P, all the way from Make 'Em Say, I was a little kid at the time, from the things that he's done musically to what he's done with movies to what he's now doing in the grocery stores. He's elevated the game of hip hop. He's brought a lot of business minds to hip hop. He's raised the bar, if you will. So I got major respect for Master P, and to see him and his family going through what they're going through is kind of disheartening. They just lost a loved one, his daughter, Romeo's sister, and so they're going through a lot of things in the family. And for this right here to be going out, some things should be left private, but it's not now, and we all got it now. So let's jump in it. All right, now Romeo is claiming he is currently broke, and that all of his money from his music career was used to pay his father, Master P's, taxes. The No Limit Records founder has now responded. On Sunday, December 18th, Romeo, who now goes by his government name, Romeo Miller. I mean, what's the difference? It's just your first name. But I guess you go by the full name now. It's not just Romeo. You go by Romeo Miller. I guess because Romeo was tied to his contracts and all of that type of thing. Maybe, But anyway, let's continue. Romeo Miller hit up Instagram with a post regarding his mental health. In it, he called out his father, Master P, for a myriad of things, sparking up a lengthy public back and forth between the two on social media. Romeo revealed many personal feelings he holds towards Master P as it pertains to their behind-the-scenes family life, as well as his current financial situation. In the form of a poem titled "The Tree of Trauma," Romeo aired out his grievances toward the media, claimed that his mother and siblings have suffered as a result of the limelight, and placed the primary blame on his father, Master P. What? See, this is what happens when you are fed with a golden spoon, not a silver spoon, but a platinum diamond encrusted spoon, man. This is what happens. Now, maybe there are some things that I don't understand because I'm not in the limelight as such as them. But I guarantee you take that limelight away from him, if he never get to experience that limelight, and you put him in the position of what his father actually grew up in, he wouldn't be saying the same things that he's saying. He'll be appreciative of some of the things that his father has done, and he'll show that a lot more. Now, I don't know all of the ins and outs, but from the outside looking in, it damn sure look like Master P has been showing them ropes to Romeo. Out of all of the kids, seem like he been showing Romeo the most. Romeo was the first. Romeo was the oldest. You feel me? He want to pass that legacy down. I'm sure he want to pass that legacy down. He ain't withholding all the information and being selfish and taking all your coins. Some you ain't doing, Romeo. Some you ain't using your brain up here or something. But anyway, let's continue. How, if I really speak my truth, my family will crumble, wrote the record exec's son. That's like telling a boxer he has no right to rumble. Imagine telling a butterfly she has no right to fly. Then that butterfly has died before she has even started. Why is being right to strangers so much more important than being vulnerable at home? He continued, seemingly referring to Master P's implied obsession with his own public image. Why is it that I'm soaring and my siblings are not? As I just told y'all, seems as if he's been showing Romeo more ropes than all of them. So what are you crying about, Romeo? I'm on the outside looking in, y'all. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Let's continue. Probably because our father, was that supposed to be our, O-U-R? Okay, typo. Probably because our father didn't give them the same time on the clock. Chase the money or chase the family. You can't do both now because now you're gambling. All right, I'm going to hold my thoughts. Let's continue. From there, Romeo directed his poem toward his mother, who he claims is the victim of much scrutiny and has taken on the brunt of the Miller family's issues through the years. He continued, my mother was broken for years publicly, and still from the concrete she rose. If people really knew your truth, you'd be strong like mama too. Regardless of the damage, just look deep. Because behind every great king, there was a queen that carried on his curses that was never seen. I've tried and tried behind the walls that hide. But maybe social media is the only way to open up this giant's eyes. That is as lame as those rhymes that you made back in the day. Oh, this is the full version. Lord have mercy. So we got the whole. We're gonna slap that up there for y'all so y'all can see that at the very end. You feel me? Whew. Man, this seems to be very, very put on, Romeo. You got the violin playing real good right now, G Money. Now, it's very easy to attack this man's image and come for his image to say that he's trying to, he's being a certain way at home and he's not that person in the limelight. It's very easy to say that. And it's very easy for people to believe it. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but Master P has really been putting in a lot of work. It seems as if, bro, why are you not taking after your father? Why would your father want you to fail? Why would your father be taking money from you? I don't understand it. I don't understand. It seems as if that's not money that's not yours. It seems it may have been his in the first place. I mean, he has to fund all of these things like a record label. You feel me? Anyway, let's continue. Once Master P caught wind of his son's emotional poem on Sunday, he went to Instagram to not only defend himself, and we're going to play that video in just a minute, you stick by, against his son's accusation, but to counter Romeo's claims by explaining that social media is not the proper outlet to address matters of mental health and family issues. Exactly. I hate when people do that. I don't understand. Like, Romeo, you 30 years old. You come from the same era that I come from. What are you doing? This generation, the Gen Z people do this. What are you doing? We're trying to teach them that this is not how you do things. What are you doing, Romeo? I thought you had, man. And then wasn't he just with Master P not too long ago talking about how his mom was on drugs and this, that, and the third.
I feel like as a person on the outside looking in, I asked the judge, I say, drug test both of us, and then you'll find all the answers, which their attorney didn't agree with it. So I'm putting it in God's hand, but I think the best thing we're going to find out this in the end, that we're going to get through this. I mean, we got through. I come from the ghetto. I had nothing.
Right.
So we will get through this, and my kids will be able to be with their mom, and I think this is going to change her too, because we're rooting for her. It's not like we looking down on her.
That's right.
I mean, we love her as a family. She's going to be in our life forever. So
now all of a sudden it seems like you're trying to throw your mama in your daddy face just to make your daddy mad. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like he just got an angle. You feel me? Anyway, the new generation of kids need to stop blaming their parents for everything, Master P wrote. Social media is not the place for healing. Son, I love you. Stop trying to get people to feel sorry for you. Oh, God. And let's come up with a solution. You can come talk to your father and your family like a man. You have kids too. In a follow-up comment, the No Limit Records exec explained that he wouldn't wish this on no parent. For real. You got kids too, Romeo. Imagine yourself in 20 plus years going through what you're going through right now with one of your children just because y'all have a little bumping of the heads. They go to social media and they air you out and they say that you ain't the same person that you pretend to be at home, all because they upset. You feel me? Bro, you ain't thinking. You ain't showing no respect for your pops, man. I ain't with it. I don't understand it. Sound like a bratty child to me. You know? I could be wrong, though. Romeo then further called out his rapper exec father figure by explaining that in his point of view, social media is perhaps the only way to effectively get Master P to interact with him. Romeo claimed that despite P's previous comments, he has attempted to contact his father many times outside of social media space. Dad, please stop reading the comments and editing your caption, replied Romeo. I pulled up to the crib time and time after that, and you deflect. I've texted you countless times and you reply and deflect. Social media is the only way to communicate. Now you want to talk. Anything to protect that image. Why do this, bro? Why? Regardless of how you feel, why go to social media, period, bro? That's not the way to do it. It doesn't matter that if your father actually missed your calls or ignoring your calls or whatever the case is, bro. You are still out of line. You don't go on social media airing out family business, bro. Fuck wrong with y'all. That's this. Maybe I'm not privileged. You feel me? You know, my father had to work. My father was a musician. My mom had to work. You know, they worked hard jobs too. Not saying they didn't have to work, but they worked 9 to 5s. Normal jobs. So I'm not privileged. So I don't get what's the big deal with Romeo. Bro, if you going broke, you going broke. You know, figure it out. Try to figure it out. See what your dad did. Check out them blueprints. Shit don't sit right with me. Master P clapped back at Romeo once again by accusing his son of using the recent deaths of both DJ Twitch and his sister Tatiana Miller to complain about money, implying that Romeo is greedy. I thought this was about DJ Twitch and about my daughter's death, explained Master P. This is heartbreaking. You just exposed that this is really about money. You started this social media rant. I get it. I'm just an ATM for this family. I don't care about an image. He continued, I'm going to keep working, keep praying, and letting God guide me. Mental illness is real. In response, Romeo went on to explain in the comment section of Master P's post that he and all of his siblings are broke. They've been living month to month, and that the money made from Romeo's music career was used to pay off his father's tax debts. All my siblings are broke, bro, replied Romeo to one Instagram user who posted in favor of Master P. Never even had money to afford college.
Now, we might as well stay in the streets, because think about this. They did a thing on the episode about Romeo owning ICDC College. That's a beautiful thing. Like, what y'all want him to do? Own a crack house?
And nothing is wrong with that. He just shouldn't paint a certain life that isn't real. Man, we've been living month to month since I was 18. Shit's a mirage, he replied to another user. I've been taking care of my pops, bro. Romeo explained to a third commenter. Never touched no Lil Romeo money. It all went to pay off his IRS taxes. I've been more than loyal. The truth will set us all free. Whatever, man. Following the fallout between he and his son, Master P, hit up IG once again on Sunday, but this time he appeared to publicly extend an olive branch to his seemingly estranged son. Stick around, we're gonna play it in just a minute if you ain't watched it already. And if you already watched it and you vibing out with Sheldon, I really do appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button if you ain't already. You feel me? Make sure you follow me on all social media. Same name, no space in between. You feel me? I love my family. My door is always open for my son, said Master P in the video clip below. And if I'm wrong, forgive me. I'm apologizing to you if I'm wrong. I'm still a work in progress. I come from nothing. Everybody go through trauma. I'm dealing with this right now. Sound like a man who's really thinking with a level head. Romeo seemed like he's speaking out of spite. He's speaking from a bratty, spoiled child. That's where he's speaking from. He's not speaking out of love and really caring. This is my opinion. Now, enlighten me in the comment section if you feel differently below. You feel me? He added, but I love going out into the community and helping people. That's the way I heal. Allow me to heal. I don't have to be sitting around moaning and crying. I can't get my daughter back, but I can go out there and keep her legacy going. So let's do this in love. Let's do this in peace, Master P continued. Think about it. We're stronger together, but you older now. So you got to lead by example for the rest of the kids, and we'll get through this. I'm just telling y'all, keep y'all prayers. We need it. And God gonna do what he gotta do. For the past several months, both Master P and Romeo have been dealing with the loss of their 29-year-old daughter and sister, Romeo Miller, who passed away back in May of an incidental fentanyl overdose. At the height of its powers, Master P's No Limit record served as the catalyst for launching Southern hip-hop into the mainstream, definitely. Romeo contributed to the success of his father's iconic label from a very young age with songs like 2001's My Baby, which I faintly remember, but it wasn't just popping like that, bro. You didn't have an imprint on the game like your dad did, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember the Romeo and Bow Wow thing, bro. Like, but Bow Wow was the one. You feel me? So, Romeo, you ain't doing something. It's just you. Figure it out, G. Anyway, if you vibed all the way up until this point, I really do appreciate you. Stick around. Let's check out this video from Master P. You feel me?
They're a sad day because I got to get out of character and put this on the internet, which I don't want to do. But I try to call my son. People say, why you call? I did. He don't call back. It's been months. So my question is to Romeo. Like, if you've been in the business for long as you've been in, and you're a 30-something-year-old man.
Come on now.
And if you've been around me, watching me hustle and do my thing.
Come on now.
Why you not where you want to be at? Because that means you're not listening. That means you want to do your own thing. You done brought your own circle of people. But you can't get mad at me because I really thought this was about, the only reason I entertained this on social media, I thought it was about the DJ Twitch post I put up. And I thought it was about my daughter's death. I thought you was grieving. Mental illness is real. But I want to tell all the people out there that just don't understand how bad my heart hurt. Romeo lost a sister, but I lost a daughter. And for any parent that's going through this, because I know death, it brings people closer together or it tear them apart. But I come from nothing, y'all. And I could go back. I'm cool with it. I won't be angry at God. I won't be upset. I won't go get mad and be disrespectful to my parents and none of that stuff. I just say, Dad, thank you for putting me in this world. Now I can get out and hustle and go do my thing. But that's the problem. When you take kids and you kind of like protect them from the real struggle and the pain, and you don't allow them to deal with their own consequences. And then when they grow older, you never gave me nothing. At 30-something, man, people could go back and look. You've been shining for a long time, son. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call me or come to the house and holler at me. The saddest thing about this is what the people want to see. They want to see destruction. So if you destroy me, what are you going to do for the rest of the family? Are you going to take care? You told me on the post that you put up, you go take care of people in the community. That's what you're supposed to do when you come from that. You go help people. I'm just not helping ungrateful people. I'm not an ATM machine. People can't just say they love me when I give them something. I'm tired of that, y'all. And any other parents, you could be rich or poor at a smaller level. You might give your kid $10, but if that's all you got, I've always fell off, got back up, hustled, did my thing. I'm tired of all these blog sites and all this stuff, poking and having fun. Y'all can, but I'm about to go back to work and do what I got to do. I love my family. My door is always open for my son. To be honest, because we shouldn't have to go through this. And if I'm wrong, forgive me. I'm apologizing to you if I'm wrong. I'm still a work in progress. I come from nothing. Everybody go through trauma. I'm dealing with this right now, but I love going out into the community and helping people. That's the way I heal. Allow me to heal. I don't have to be sitting around moaning and crying and all. I can't get my daughter back, but I can get out there and keep a legacy going, keep a name going. So let's do this in love and let's do this in peace, because this is what the system wants. Think about it. We stronger together, but you older now. So you got to lead by example for the rest of the kids. And we can get through this. I'm just telling y'all, keep y'all prayers. We need it. And God gonna do what he got to do. You know, I'm not gonna come on here no more. So bloggers and everything else is cool. Whatever you want to deal with Romeo. Whatever y'all think he's saying is true or whatever, that's cool too. I can live with it. I'm at peace now. I had to speak my piece.
Sheldon, little bootleg ass studio.
Well, there it is. What you think? Leave me your thoughts below. Who do you think is right, Romeo? Or do you think Master P is wrong? You know, this is a real ugly one. I hate to see it, but we got it. You feel me? Sounds like Romeo need to get his SHIT together and boss up like his daddy did. Ain't no other way around it. But who am I? You feel me? Leave me your thoughts below. If you vibed all the way out to the end, I really do appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. The link in my description goes to my second YouTube channel, VybezCast TV. Yes, indeed. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers over yonder. You feel me? Make sure you follow me on all social media, same name, no space in between. And if you're watching me on Facebook, make sure you get a page or follow. Until next time, I'm SheldonVybez. I'm gonna need y'all to be cool like the other side of the pillow. Stay light on your toes like you're supposed. Oh yeah, and
if you ain't fucking with my nigga Sheldon, nigga, fuck you. Yeah.
Oh God.